Good morning, guys. Well, today is a little different. I stopped by Starbucks because today is their summer launch day for cups, and I got some new cold cups. Let's look at these real quick. I have to get on the road, but so there's like a clear pink, coral. I actually already have a coral one. And then there's like a blue, a bright blue, a bright green. And then of course they come with the matching straws. And these are the color changing ones, by the way. So love those. But these are what I'm really excited for. These are cute. So you can't even really see the Starbucks thing, but these colors are so fun. So there's blue, green, two shades of, well, there's like a pink, a yellow, an orange, and a coral. I like the cold cups this year, but I wish that they would have just made the cold cups match the hot cups. Just make them neon. I don't even care about the color changing thing or whatever. I wish that they would match. I used to not buy the hot cups, but who can resist those colors? Especially for like around the house, if you don't need like a really big cup. They're really good, just like small juice cups. I know a lot of times I'll just put like OJ or something in there. So those are fun. I have so many videos lined up that I can be editing and getting ready for you guys. I'm really excited about it. And what I've tried to do is, you know, if I have a shorter video, I try to make it a 2 upload day, just because I know sometimes like a 10 or 12 minute video is not really like super exciting. And I know that a lot of you guys really like videos that are, you know, in between like 25 and 40 minutes, just based off of what I've heard. But sometimes there's also not something to talk about for that long, so it's just a shorter video. But with those situations, I've been trying to make it a 2 upload day, so hopefully that's working out for you guys. But yeah, so I've been thinking a lot about egos on YouTube and how, you know, there's just a lot of egomaniac type of people on YouTube. And the one common thing that I see with people that have big egos is it's like they know no boundaries. And being able to have boundaries, not only for yourself, but for others, is really important. Sometimes what it feels like is someone who has an inflated ego will not have boundaries with other people on the internet, because those other people, a lot of times, will be feeding their ego and making it bigger and bigger. And because they also have a big ego, they don't have boundaries for themselves, because they get really excited knowing that they have a big ego, knowing that they can get away with a bunch of bullshit. Oh, little beagle. So I find that really fascinating. It's like, give someone with a big ego a platform and watch how little boundaries they have on both sides of the fence. There's just certain things that I would never say on my channel. There's just certain things that I would never do on my channel. And I also want to say that being confident versus having an ego problem, those are obviously two different things. I love to see confidence. I love to see confidence built, because I know for a fact that so many of us have gone through issues where we don't have confidence. There might have been some issues in our past that kind of messed with our self-esteem. And when those things happen, not all the time, but a lot of times it can take a very long time to rebuild self-esteem and rebuild your confidence. And I know for some people, not a lot, but there are several out there who seem to think I'm a snobby bitch. And I always say, if someone wants to, if the thing that they're hung up on is the fact that I'm a snobby bitch, if that's the thing that they are focused on, I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, am I snobby with some stuff? Absolutely. Things I'm snobby with would be what I feed my dog, sometimes what I eat. I can be a little bratty with my food palette. But I can't really think of anything else. Maybe because I have a handbag that's considered nice, I could be considered a snob. But I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, if you go back and look at my older videos, go back and sort by oldest. When I watch my older videos, I see a girl that was very uncomfortable in front of the camera, very much not even sure if I should be filming a video to put onto the internet. And I see someone who didn't really know what to say to get people to listen and actually give my video a chance. That's what I see. And what I see now is someone who realizes that those who want to listen will listen. Those who want to stay will stay. Those who want to go will go. And if my message resonates with only a couple of people, that's okay. I'm not here to chase views and chase a sub count and make sure that my YouTube analytics are always rising and, beating what I had last month. Because you guys know that YouTube isn't my nest egg, nor will it ever be. YouTube is a very fun hobby for me. And I'm lucky enough to have some people that want to listen. And if you don't want to listen, that's okay too. I'll give you guys an example. I uploaded a video yesterday on Bebop and Bebe. But I uploaded that video yesterday and the views did not do well. It kind of tanked, and I think right now it has somewhere around 500 views, which is pretty low. But I know that those 500 people that watched that video were interested in it. And the people that left a comment had something to say about it. I'm not always going to be here to upload stuff that I know is going to get a, crazy amount of views. Because there's a lot of different stuff that I'm interested in. And if I had some kind of inflated ego and I was here to just chase views, I know what to put up to get a lot of views. I know what will get me views. And the things that perform really well on my channel are things to do with Without a Crystal Ball, which I don't even know if that's really true anymore, because I think people are just so sick and tired of hearing about Katie Joy. I only talk about her once in a while anymore. And my Dad Challenge podcast videos do really well. I have been talking about him a little bit more lately, but it's because he has been fucking up left and right. And as I've said in other videos, I think that it is up to creators to hold each other accountable. And with something happening that is so serious, like Dad Challenge podcast false striking channels and getting actual channels taken down, that's a big problem. So yeah, those videos do well, but if I really wanted to, I would upload a Dad Challenge podcast video every single day. But I do find this topic to be kind of interesting. It's just, I think that watching people on the internet can be as interesting as people watching. You know, when you're like at the airport or at a restaurant or at a mall and you just kind of like people watch. Sometimes watching people on the internet can be very entertaining too, because there's so many different personalities. And the difference is that on the internet, it's talking to each other. So like at a restaurant or at the mall, you can people watch, but those people aren't trying to speak to each other. They're kind of all on their own terms. On the internet, it's like you have a bunch of opinionated people, me included. Some people are just willing to go so far to defend their opinions and tell everyone else why they're wrong. I do have some strong opinions about some things, but usually the things that I feel really strong about are things like kids being used to make six-figure incomes for their families, animal abusers, people who actually mistreat others. I have some strong opinions about that, but as far as everything else, I know for a fact that I have my opinion and you have yours. It is what it is, you know? Now, I do question how some people defend certain actions, but obviously that's a whole nother conversation. Lots of random thoughts this morning, but either way, as always, tell me how you guys feel. What do you think about egos and boundaries and people kind of willing to go to any length to defend their opinions on the internet? I think it's all just so interesting. But either way, yeah. For now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.